Salam everyone, welcome to SomaliDispatch.com. Mogadishu security was tested again today when a blast followed by a gunfire that raged on for hours was heard at a lead hotel in Mogadishu's Lido Beach area. The Al-Shabab attackers today killed both government officials and civilians alike. These repeated attacks and their subsequent effects are concerns that Abukar Arman, a Somali analyst, have been writing about for some time, as he detailed the country's insecurity to us in a recent interview.
Security concern is a very serious phenomenon in Mogadishu, especially overall in Somalia, specifically in Mogadishu. As you're aware, only yesterday we had a car bomb, and that has been the pattern of insecurity of the last 3.5 years. So these insecurities, of course, don't exist in vacuum. Oftentimes when new administration comes, as did this one when they first started, they always have this packaged slogans, if you will. We're going to take the biggest problem that we have is security, security, security. And our priority is going to be security, security, security. And one wonders what that means, because oftentimes they don't even define what that means and how they're going to approach it, and what are they going to do in order to stabilize the country. But going back to directly answer your question, the security concerns are real. Not only the security that emanates from the internal or domestic issues, but also from external factors. And in order to stabilize the country or deal with this insecurity, you would certainly need leadership that's really honest with itself and the Somali people as far as where or what the threat that we're facing as people, as country, and how they plan to deal with that. And as you're aware, this current administration, the last 3.5 years, the insecurity in Somalia has never been worse, aside from the era of the Civil War and all of that. But since, I should correct myself, aside from the time of the Ethiopian occupation, which is from 2007 to 2009. Since then, this administration probably could be called the worst when it comes to security. And then one day, of course, we lost close to 1,000 people, and the trend continues. As recent as yesterday, and the government oftentimes takes a hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil approach. Just on the surface, everything looks like they're in control, but in reality, they are not in control. And the proof of that is, like, go back to yesterday, what happened. And you look at the pictures, you look at the videos, and you just see a few soldiers running around. No one is securing, collecting the evidence, or securely collecting the evidence. No one's investigating what happened. No one's going to follow up with a report as to exactly what happened and what are they going to do about it. And people are accustomed to that. So destruction happens, they clean up, and the next day the same structure is being erected again, and life goes on, and that's called resilience in Somalia. Well, that kind of resilience is not really resilience. And that's an indication of a traumatic society that's not really even thinking about what's in its best interest, because governments have to be challenged, and government has to be taken their feet to be held on the fire as to what are you going to do about this thing. And so that's not happening, and that certainly altogether creates the condition of insecurity.
Thank you, Mr. Arman, for your expertise, and thank you for joining us here at SomaliDispatch.com channel. Please subscribe to our channel for in-depth news and interviews in the future. Thank you.